must be some mistake. Someone must be without question lying about Joseph K, for I have done nothing wrong in a legal sense. Clerical errors can occur, a full stop upside down, a decimal point wrongly placed. I work for the bank and know the fallibility of filing systems. I represent many people of the highest caliber who seek opinions on the most abstruse speculations. I am one of the officials in the bank. I'm alive and even envied by my assistant manager, who one night saw me with an important lawyer, a famous client.
You are charged in fact arrested. You are charged in fact arrested. You are charged in fact arrested.
I am one of the most valued members of the bank. My reputation is of the highest rank. There must be some mistake.
You are charged in fact arrested. You are charged in fact arrested. You are charged in fact arrested.
It was 8 o'clock, and the city came to life. Someone must have been lying about Joseph K without having done anything wrong.
He was arrested one fine morning.
His landlady, who always brought him breakfast at 8 o'clock,
Failed to appear.
That had never happened before.
K, waiting a little longer, people opposite him seemed to be staring at him with distinct curiosity.
Then, feeling put out and hungry, he rang the bell.
That we are telling the truth.
We exceed no instructions by speaking to you freely, Mr. K.
We could be in trouble with the authorities whom we represent. Listen, K, we are telling the truth.
What are they talking about, K? What authority do they represent?
There is a legal constitution here.
Do you trust them, K?
I wouldn't trust them, K.
I have certain legal rights. I demand to know why I'm under arrest. You cannot just burst in.
We can't tell you that. We merely humble subordinates. Can't you understand? Just trying to do our job. We only obey instructions, you see. Instructions? Search the room.
You can't touch my room. Get out of here.
Who gave you these instructions?
Nothing in here. Nothing, I tell you.
Where is your warrant?
Yes, where is your warrant? Oh, that's my coat.
My lovely coat. You cannot take that.
Very fancy. We'll take that for now. And the rest of your underwear.
If your case turns out all right, then all will be returned. But you never know how long these cases can take, you see. You'll have to be patient.
Although, after a while, they will sell everything, whether the case is settled or not.
Shit! You weren't supposed to divulge all that information. Much of bribery and corruption goes on here.
You cannot No need to believe in the worst until it has happened.
This might just be a joke concocted by the bank colleagues for your 30th birthday party.
Yes, after all, he's slim and looks from the bank.
If we have it wrong, Kay, then you're going to need to us, our help. Take it easy, Kay. It's a joke. Surely, just a joke.
But it wasn't a joke.
Where are your papers?
Searching!
What are you looking for? Get away from me! Show me a warrant for my arrest or get out! I said, get out!
Oh, I'm afraid we can't tell you that. Remember, we're just your friendly wardens who will probably stand closer to you than anyone else right now.
We're just your humble subordinates who can scarcely find our way through a legal document.
We're never to mind your arrest without reason or have been instructed to do so.
What is the reason?
Reason? That's for the officials to know, who divulge the information. Are we the wardens? We are the crime. And that's the way the world has been, and always will be.
That's the law.
Absurd! I've never heard of such a law.
Absurd! We've never heard of such a law. Never!
You can never make a man like this see reason.
Joseph K.
Oh, at last!
Not yet. Not like that.
Smarten yourself up.
Comb your hair.
Leave me alone.
You should have had a bath.
No time for that.
Put on a black coat.
K. Joseph K. Mr. K. K code 748.
Joseph K. Joseph K. Code 748.
Mr. K. I imagine you were surprised by this morning's visit.
Certainly, I am surprised.
Kay was filled with pleasure, having discovered a sensible man at last.
You are not what I thought you would look like, Mr. K.
Surprised? Certainly, I am surprised by this intrusion.
Intrusion!
You were probably thinking, why this morning? Can you verify your wealth code, Mr. K?
Look, 748. I don't say this whole thing has been a joke. I don't say. I mean, it would be a pretty complex joke, right? I mean, the whole staff of the transition house would have to be involved, right? And Mrs. Grubach, oh, she did forget to bring me my breakfast this morning. And my pills.
It's no joke, Mr. K. Yeah, code 748.
I mean, the real question is, who accuses me? Who? Or what of? What authority? Your uniform doesn't look familiar. It looks strange. Are you really the police? It's unfamiliar, more of an outfit.
Silence!
I only want a clear explanation so I can settle things and go to work.
I cannot tell you anything at this stage, Kay, because we don't know anything. We don't know who accuses you or what you've done. All we can tell you is you're arrested. That's what we've trained to do since birth. However, I can give you some advice. Yes, talk less. Don't say you're innocent. It makes for a poor case. Chin up. Prosperity code is higher than I would have imagined. Interesting.
May I call my coat lawyer? May I?
I don't see the sense in that at this early stage. I now need to scan your eyes.
Oh, that hurt.
It shouldn't have.
What kind of a man are you? You burst in here with your sidekicks and turn everything upside down. And when I ask to call my lawyer, you say there is no sense. No sense. I want to call my lawyer.
Do you need a phone?
I don't want to now. Come on, let's just settle the affair by shaking hands.
Kay steps over to the inspector, holds out his hand. The inspector raises his eyes and bites his lip, and stares, yes, stares at Kay's outstretched hand.
No! That really cannot be done. You're arrested, that's all.
How can I go to the bank if I'm under arrest?
Being under arrest does not interfere with you going about your everyday life.
Why bore me if it makes no difference?
It is my duty!
It is our duty.
Goodbye, Kay. I look forward to our next meeting. Although you may not recognize me,
I must keep my wits alert. I must hurry to work. I'm almost late.
Good morning, Mr. Kay.
Good morning.
Happy birthday, Mr. Kay.
Oh, thank you. I'd just like to say on the occasion of my 30th birthday.
Telephone, Mr. K. Joseph K. It is K. Forgive me for interrupting you at work. Your investigation is proceeding as normal. However, we wish to hold some interrogations. These can be at night if you wish. Or how about this Sunday at Unit 56?
What happens if I don't come? I think this has all been a terrible mistake.
This is no mistake, Mr. K. We can track you down at any point. Please report to 14 Julia Street this Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Oh, and you must remain calm and analytical to the end.
What time did you say?
Are you alright, Kay? Is something wrong?
They just hung up.
Would you like me to get them back for you?
They didn't leave a number.
Ah, no, then I cannot get them back.
No, that is a shame.
Good
Good
night,
night, Mr. Kay.
That spring, Kay had been accustomed to passing an evening with a few drinks at the local club. On the odd occasion, he visited the bar. Elsa gave a dancing performance. But tonight, he resolved to go straight home from the office.
Ah, evening, Joseph. You're back early this evening.
Yes, look, Mrs. Gubai, I just want to apologise for the extra work I gave you this morning. I mean, the men who came, the mess they made.
It didn't bother me in the slightest.
She seemed surprised that I mentioned it at all. It won't happen again, I promise.
No, it won't happen again.
Really? You don't think they'll come back? You think they have all the necessary paperwork? Did they talk to you?
Did they scan you?
Yes, several times.
Ah, it's a standard practice now. Lots of strange things are happening, Joseph. I did listen behind the door this morning. You're under arrest, but for nothing criminal. You're no thief. There's something different about your case, and I've seen quite a few in my time.
Really? I was so unprepared. My father did try to explain everything to me when I was younger. I didn't listen. Stupid.
Don't take things to heart.
Those men searching.
Everything has been put back safely. Everything has been put back, nice and tidy, just the way you like it, Joseph.
Thank you, Mrs. Kuba. Have you seen Miss Burson this evening? Did they search her room?
No, not this time. Although, she worries me terribly. She's out late every night.
She's a decent woman. I need to speak to her.
Very well. I will ring for you when she arrives. Although, it could be late. Last night, she arrived in a black car. The other, silver.
Oh, Miss Burster!
It was said like a prayer.
What is it?
It is me, Kay, Joseph Kay. I live on the second floor. I'd like to speak to you.
Right now, it is late. And I'm tired, you see.
Yes, I've been waiting for you for over an hour. It's about something that happened this morning.
Very well. But you will have to be quick.
Yes, look, I would just like to apologise for this morning. I think some men, from the authority searched your room. Well, they searched mine first.
My room? I think you are mistaken.
No, I'm quite sure. I heard footsteps upstairs as soon as they left.
Oh. I must go now.
Oh, wait, I was arrested.
No!
Yes.
How exactly? Why you?
Exactly. Why me? You must think I'm innocent, eh?
Well, I don't like to commit myself just like that. I barely know you. Just passed you on the stairs a few times, but since you are here, I presume it's not serious. Did they scan you?
Yes, several times. It is not serious, I'm sure of it, but they do suspect me of something.
I see.
Have you any, legal experience?
No. Legal? No. Law courts are just so terribly interesting. I've just taken a new job in the law office on Panton Street.
Well, perhaps you could assist me.
Oh, I'd love to be of use.
Just some advice.
Of course.
Thank you.
What was it all about? The search?
That's the trouble. I don't know myself. They just poured in and searched the room.
Oh, what was it like?
Oh, horrible. I was taken by surprise. Look, I'll show you. Now, picture this. This is the morning. Mrs. Rubite didn't bring me my breakfast and our coding machine did not recharge overnight. As soon as I woke, I knew something was strange, so I rang the bell above my bed. But no answer. Then, all of a sudden, two of them. Oh, to set the scene properly, I noticed out the window a strange green flashing light. It made the room glow. Anyway, these two came in. One huge ape of a man, the other smaller, dwarf-like creature. They started to search the room. They went through the cupboards, they went through the drawers, but I had nothing to hide. Then, they started to search me and scan. Then, all of a sudden, this inspector floated in. Huge, pompous man he was. He scanned me several times.
Several times? How many?
I'm not sure. 3, maybe 4.
Oh, did they hurt you?
No, not in the slightest. I went to work as soon as they left.
Good night, Kay. I hope I I must go now. The tests.
Oh, I must try and get some sleep. What are you doing here again? How did you get in?
Never you mind. You denounced us.
You said we stole your underpants.
It's a tradition, in fact. Routine to search all items in a suspect's lodging, Mr. K.
What do you want?
The authority found us out. Our careers could be ruined, you see.
We have to go to Unit 101 because of you tomorrow. Unless you revoke the law.
I haven't done anything. I haven't celebrated my birthday. I've gone to work. I've chatted to Miss Purser. I think this whole thing is absurd.
Absurd? We know. It was reported.
Reported? Now let's get one thing.
Silence! Your oath code is only code 7, Mr. K. You're fitter than I thought. Did your parents choose to have a selected DNA test at the point of conception? I fear not. In your corporal report, it says you have a twin. Where is it?
K. Joseph K. It was 8 o'clock and the city came to life once more, although slowly on this day.
They never do.
Nearly there, Kay. Are you lost? Over here.
Fight it, Kay. Remember, whatever you do, do not mention Frank.
K penetrated deeper into the streets. He stops and examines the building.
Yes, Kay, you are here. 14 Julius Street. You are uncertain, Kay.
Place your wrist in the hole.
Hold your breath and count to 5.
Look straight ahead.
The genetic technician will see you now.
Mr. K, pleased to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Will you need to examine me?
All in good time, Kay.
How long will I be here for?
I know the court on your case. Would you like me to put in a good word for you?
You know about my case?
We are not allowed to access your case. However, your genetic profile proves to be quite the interesting read.
Perhaps you could put in a good word.
I'd love to. However, we are being watched at all times. They only turn the sound off for 3 minutes a day for internal testing, and you're in luck.
Perhaps it's a trap, Kay.
In what way can you entrap me? There's nothing the courts can do anyway.
Why don't you leave, Kay? Run away, disappear, vanish. You wouldn't be missed. In fact, it was your duty the day you were arrested to vanish.
No! You should not be allowed to move around at large. You should be put under house arrest between interrogations. I told the authority that.
Okay? The defendants are waiting. You're not the only one who stands accused. There are many of them, and they are all waiting.
This looks different.
This way, Kay. The corridor looks paler now.
Why are you waiting, sir?
I'm waiting for a replacement paternity code.
And the paternity code's necessary?
No.
Yes.
Mr. K, I can tell you why you're waiting. You're waiting here because you have to.
And why are you waiting?
I do not know. I used to know, but I can no longer recall.
You will have to wait like the rest of us.
Some of us have been waiting for years.
I'm an accused man like all of you. All I want to know is the date of my interrogation.
You are not lost, Kay. Remember the way you came. Go back along the corridor. First right, second left.
Straight on, third right, and then left again.
No, that's the wrong way, Kay. Go back to the beginning.
Eventually, there was just one door remaining. Kay felt apprehensive. Where was he? He placed his palm on the recognition punch. Unexpectedly, the door opened.
Who are you?
Joseph K. Where am I?
Mr. Hull's office. He tries epigenetics cases. He is ill. It is 9 o'clock. A very unusual time to call.
I need a lawyer. In In fact, it is my right to have a lawyer.
As I stated before, Mr. Holt is ill. Please come back later.
No, he is in there. I can see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Keep the noise down! I feel terrible. Getting worse. Difficult to breathe. Can't sleep and I'm losing my strength daily.
You see, he's too sick to talk about business.
Another one. They only want me when they need something. Thanks, Lenny. You may leave us now. Now, Kay, thank you for coming. I accept your case. It is far too intriguing to not take on.
I don't get it. How could you know?
Your case has gained a certain notoriety in here. So many contingent factors coming together in such a strange way. But we must get busy. The first plea must be ready for representation, as we are also dreadfully overworked. The whole judicial system is in need of an overhaul, but the first plea it is crucial. It often determines the whole case. Not that they always read it, though. They usually just file it away.
Why?
The observation and interrogation of the accused is far more important than pieces of paper. And the database, of course, they can tell you are guilty before you were even born. Is there anything bad with your recent personality readouts?
No.
Good. Sometimes the sheer weight of evidence accumulated day by day, the genetics, the personality readouts, a decline in wealth index, a rise in scoliosis score, can make the counsel for the defense very difficult indeed. And remember, they merely tolerate the defense. Strictly speaking, the authority does not recognize the defense counsel.
But the public would never tolerate that.
But the proceedings are not public, so the public will never know.
But I still not know of what I'm accused.
Naturally, as your counsel for the defense, I have no access to the charges, so we do not know what charges to address with the first plea.
How do I know if they do not tell me?
You must infer it from the records of interrogation and what you know of your recent readouts. Download them, check them in detail. Of course, it could all be down to your mother or grandfather. Sift the information until a semblance of a charge emerges. Then you can form a plea. Yes. Things are not so hopeless, Kay. I've won cases that are far more desperate than this one. In my desk, I have a whole stack of them. Or did. Before the raid.
So I still don't know who accuses me or what I'm accused of. The defense isn't recognized and I can't see the charges. And who is the authority?
They are in charge and always have been. Although it is not the same authority as last week. It is a shame you don't know him. Connections with officials in the court is your chief form of defense.
But that's corruption. I should be judged on the nature of my defense, not on the basis of who I know.
And that is why you need a lawyer. And that is why you need me. My connections are unsurpassed, and while the secrecy of the system works against us, it also works against them, the prosecution. They just see the infinite reels of data that they wade through every day. They don't see people. They don't understand people. And that is why the prosecutors come to me. And that is why I have the best connections. Lenny!
Right, Miss Kay, that's enough now. He is tired, and he won't get any better if you get more out of him. Now, Mr. Kay, you listen to me, and you listen You need to confess. Your only chance is if you tell them that you are guilty.
Guilty of what?
It doesn't matter. Of whatever they say. Hold means well. But he spends most days talking to himself. There is no defence in having a defence counsel.
It's a winter morning. It is snowing outside.
Kay is in his office, already exhausted. He left instructions no one was to disturb him.
He did not want to be seen in this state. Instead of working, he's twisted in his chair, unable to concentrate, unable to process what had happened in the last month.
Then he sat motionless and bowed his head.
Kay had no idea what his lawyer was doing about his case.
He waited and waited. It had been over a month since Holt had sent for him. Not that Holt could do much, anyway.
There were so many questions to ask. Well, to ask questions was surely the main thing. Courts will encounter a man who stands up for his rights. I must try and work. If I conduct my own defence, I will put myself entirely in the power of the court. But will I have the strength to carry on?
Progress has been made, Kay, but the progress cannot be divulged. One must lie low. Leave the lawyers to their work, Kay.
Kay, is everything all right, Kay? We are worried for you, Kay.
Kay made up his mind to take the case out of his lawyer's hands.
I am not an informer. I am not an informer.
Guess what? I'm the lawyer's only real client. I've been this client for years.
What did you do?
As you say, if you wanted something, I may be able to find it for you.
And you live here in secret?
I don't exactly live here. Not officially anyway. Can't even tell who looks like mine. I'm an unregistered, a non-person.
What are you being tried for?
When you are unregistered, it's simply enough to exist. I've been waiting for my case to go on for years. I've taken on 5 lawyers, and I'm currently negotiating for my 6th.
Oh, surely you can't be harmed for having more than one lawyer.
But it's not allowed. And I don't trust any one of them.
So, what do you, do here?
Nothing. I simply wait. What an effort that takes. I saw you here the other day.
Oh, what a coincidence, you're in the lobby when I passed through.
We unregistered see lots of things. It's easy when you don't exist. You're clearly a freshly accused man.
Oh, how could you tell?
It was on your lips. The sign of guilt.
Yeah, but I'm not guilty.
Of what?
I don't know.
So how do you know you're not guilty? Everyone's guilty. Your only hope is in a good lawyer. I've told you plenty of my secrets. Now you tell me one of yours.
Oh, all right, I'll tell you. I'm not going to take on hold. I'm going to dismiss him.
What? He's dismissing his lawyer! 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 He's dismissing. Ah! Ah!
I wish to select my own lawyer. I've been waiting for something to happen and it hasn't.
I've had many clients say the same as you. But your case is not the usual one, with the usual legal rights.
So what's so different about mine?
In an ordinary case, the data speak for themselves. They know everything about you. It is a foregone conclusion. But in your case, there must be something strange. Your data must be telling them something. Perhaps you're in here unregistered. What do you want, Cliff? You have come at the wrong time. Block sincerely devotes himself to his case, you will know. He is a repulsive, unregistered. But as a client, he is beyond reproach. I'll let you into a little secret about Block. His case has not even begun yet.
Block is a finished man. He's not even a man at all. He has no one to represent him, or defend him, or love him, or protect him from being arrested.
Good riddance to that loathsome thing! The only person who ever found him interesting was a man called Tintorelli. He found him curious. You should see Tintorelli. He knows the authority and he knows the officials in the court. He could advise you.
How do I find it?
Go back along the corridor, turn left, second right.
Straight on, third right.
Then right again.
No, that's the wrong way, Kay. Go back. Back to the beginning.
Thank you for rescuing me. I was stuck in one of my self-portraits.
You're Tintorelli the painter.
Yes, and you're Joseph K.
How did you know?
You've gained a certain notoriety around these parts. Your case is a cause célèbre. Have you come to buy one of my paintings?
Quite possibly. These are rather good.
I'm glad you think so. This one is not for the front room. Condemned man, you see. Great subjects. Great art. Awkward people to talk to, though. This one is a little more cheery. Guard of the court, you see. Strong man, but a little crazy.
And Block? Any pictures of him?
No. Block doesn't exist. So of course I have not painted him. But I'm glad you met him, though. Funny little fellow. Now, tell me more about your famous case. Did you do it?
I am not guilty.
That's what they all say. The real question is, what did you do?
I have literally committed no crime.
You'll readily admit that. Insalubrious, something a little naughty, rather insalubrious.
I am literally not guilty, yet the authority is convinced of my guilt.
Then you are guilty by default. I may be able to get you an acquittal. What acquittal would you want?
There are types.
Acquittal finite, acquittal provisional, indefinite postponement, and conviction.
Conviction.
Yes, it's an acquittal of life. That's what we all want eventually.
Acquittal finite.
The best one. I must warn you, though. As far as I can remember, that has never happened before.
Surely there must have been thousands of cases, not all of them would have been guilty.
Well, the official records show that the accused are always guilty. Of course, the government are infallible. Thus, if anyone had to have been acquitted, the document would have been destroyed. So, the best thing to say is, we don't know if an acquittal has ever happened.
In that case, I'd like to try for acquittal provisional.
And do your biometrics, your indices, your genetics show that you may be eligible to an acquittal provisional?
Oh, I don't know. Only the authority has that information.
And do you think the authority should say that you to be acquitted due to his infallibility?
Oh.
Don't worry, Mr. K. The most important thing is you do your paperwork. You submit it, they make a decision, you appear. No document is ever destroyed. The amount just increases. Each time a new judge, more work. And by this way, you can keep them occupied for years. And you get an indefinite postponement by default.
But I want acquittal.
Mr. K, I really don't think you understand. You are charged. Your guilt is there for all to see.
Foreman of the jury stands and delivers the verdict.
Joseph K. was guilty.
It was a unanimous verdict.
But what were the charges? What am I charged for? I still don't know.